Very first trick I think I bought commercially involved a box and a cube of color. They still give these away in magic sets. And you can find this in a child's magic set. Even the dollar stores have this with a trick in them. But you can also pick it up. It's Cube Vision is the original name for it. But I think it's still a wonderful effect, and I think with the right presentation, anybody can do this. It looks really kind of nice. So I think the camera can see this right now. So here's the way I used to do it as a kid. I think with a little bit of finessing, you'll see a little more interesting presentation. So Andrea, this is a cube that represents colors. Comfortable with?
It's like one cube of a Rubik's Cube.
Yes, it's like a small, it's like an easy Rubik's Cube. Done! Okay, and a little box. I'd like you to pick a color and put it into the box and put the lid on. Your favorite color will be facing up. Actually, don't pick your favorite color. Your favorite color, I can guess some of that. So pick a color. Not necessarily your favorite color, because you may think I'm using some sort of psychology. And then put the lid on the box. I'm going to look away.
Oh no!
Okay.
Nicely done.
I don't know if they saw it.
No, that's okay. No, that's okay. So that's now in the box, right? I'm going to put this behind my back. Kind of suspicious, I know, but you know, I put it behind my back, and I'm going to try and, well, you know what, I'm not going to put it behind my back. I'm going to concentrate really, really hard and hold the box up to my forehead and see if I can deduce the color. And I think I've got a very good impression of the color of what you're thinking of. I'm thinking it's not a color that you're wearing, it's not a color that I'm wearing. I'm thinking of Ireland for some reason. I don't know why that would be, but I'm getting a strong impression of Ireland. What's it? Is it green?
We have to see, I guess.
It is green. I would read this for hours, this thing, and I'll teach you how to do it in a moment, but let me just show you one variation, which is kind of fun. I want you to, this time, instead of putting it in the box, because maybe you can put it in the box, I want you to hold the cotton cube in your hand, pick a color and concentrate on it, and I'm going to look aside. So pick a color, I'm going to look away, and you pick a color and you concentrate on it.
Okay.
Concentrate hard on it, please.
Okay.
Are you concentrating hard on it? It's interesting because usually when I ask them to pick a color, they actually pick like one of the colors in the spectrum or in the typical color wheel. But you're not concentrating on color per se, you're concentrating on black. Does that make any sense?
Am I supposed to keep the color on the top?
I asked you to look at the color in your palm and concentrate on it. So try it again, Pick a color and
It's my palm, but it's my bottom.
but I want you to concentrate. You've got to look at the color and concentrate.
Well, I have the color in my palm.
I want you to put it on your palm, and I want you to concentrate on it. Concentrate. You have to visualize it. This is about you can't concentrate, you can't focus on it. So go ahead, pick a color and concentrate on it.
I'm not going there.
Okay.
Are you concentrating on the color?
Yes.
Now, it's interesting because the color I'm getting right now is a very vibrant color. Is that yellow that you're focusing on?
Yes.
It is yellow. That's a little more difficult version than what I did when I was a kid, right?
Yes.
So this time, I'm going to ask you, I'm going to walk off camera, I'm going to focus on the colors. And I'm going to be walking away, so I'll be out of the camera range, I'm not going to look. I want you to pick a color under the table and concentrate on it. So nobody can see. Do you have a color?
Yes.
Are you concentrating on one particular color?
Yes.
After I met him, I'm breaking the 100-meter dash.
I have color in your hand. You have one color. It's not a color you've picked before. Oh, hello. It's not a color you've picked before. I know that. And you've concentrated on it. And even though I was across the room and it wasn't in the box, I'm getting a very strong impression of the color
And then we'll take
Blue.
over and pull it like a
Is that what I'm thinking of?
Is that what you mean?
Ladies and gentlemen, the gift of Andrea Jenna.
I figure my dad. He's a
How did you do this?
Alright, so now let's teach them how it's done.
How did you do this? That was last
Alright, let's teach them how it's done. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Now, this is a trick I did when I was little. It just took a lot of practice. The basic trick is you get one of these little cube things, and yes, it looks like a little Rubik's Cube, but most magic sets have this sort of thing, or you can make it, it makes no difference. In a small box, you put a color in the box. Now here's the method. They put the color in the box and they put the lid on. I'll use green. They put the lid on the box. And you take the box and you put it behind your back. And when it's behind your back, you lift the lid off of the box and put it on top of the box so that now it's open and exposed. So when I bring it forward and up to my forehead, I know the color that you're thinking of.
So this is when you have to be like, oh, I don't want to keep it behind my back.
That's right. So I brought it up. So I brought it back up, and I had a quick peek. In fact, sometimes as I move it past me, I can sort of get a glimpse, so I have to concentrate. So I bring it over, and I concentrate. This really has nothing to do with it. I already know the color, right? So I know that it's green right now, and I put it back behind my back. When I was little, I used to do this all the time. And then I put the lid back on the way it's supposed to be, and then I can hand it to you. It's completely examinable. Examinable? Examinable. And I know the color of green. And the trick here is not to say green, that spoils the fun. It makes more sense to, thank you, it makes more sense to really use an image like white woman of Ireland, or if it was purple, I'd say it's like your dress or whatever. And so, you see that? So do it in front of it so everyone can see what you're doing. So take the lid off.
Put it somewhere else.
That's right, like that. And then bring it back up. So, but keep the box facing this way. And show them what they can see. What you can see, I should say.